A very warm welcome to all my wonderful StarSeeds. Hello, and how have all of you been? And how are things going on? How's your health? And how's your physical disposition? How's your heart? How's your emotional self? And how's the mind doing? So, if you find it difficult to answer all this, I'm going to help you to find the answer for all this. So what's upcoming for you for the next 10 days? Let's find out from the wonderful ancestor spirit guides and from your guardian angels and my guardian angels, which will be in sync together in their energies so that we can answer upon these questions. What's coming up in next 10 days in your romance and in the terms of your career and your profession, and also about your finances? So please connect to the ancestor spirit guides and connect to the wonderful Mahadev, Mahakali Ma, and please dwell upon the question that what's upcoming in the next 10 days regarding your profession, regarding the business which you are impressing upon, and your romance and your love. So yeah, wow. So we've got these cards which came around, 10 of Cups. Then we have, wow, the glitter and the glamour of the star. Gosh, we have 5 of Wands and King of Swords, and last but not the least, we've got the 6 of Wands. So let's begin from the wonderful, emotionally satisfying 10 of Cups. I must say, indeed, it's a beautiful way to start the reading. So the 10 of Cups probably indicates a situation of lasting contentment, and it speaks about real love, it speaks about domestic bliss, and also it speaks of complete satisfaction in all the endeavors which you're going through at this point of time. So it also symbolizes that you and your partner, you could be living in a very harmonious, established space. And maybe with your loved one, you feel this kind of equanimity that you love each other unconditionally. And in the matters of your finance, this could also mean that it's very harmonious, it's very stable, and also wonderful endeavors are there in the recent future. And this card signifies that whatever you wish for, may it be love, may it be family life, may it be a compatible companion, or maybe it could be a work-related partner, or maybe the interaction with clients. Everything seems to be so lovely. And it's also now you're experiencing time for completion. The hard work which you have been through and which you have done, now is the time, the seeds which you reaped, the seeds which you sowed in the past, now it's time to reap the rich dividends and the rich benefits. And also in the matters of wealth, it's a wealthy card, and it also symbolizes a truly abundant life. And 10 of Cups is a very emotional fulfillment card. And you know, where in 9 of Cups there was this lucky lonely self, but now this is a true community feeling. There is this feeling of family, and also you'll be spending wonderful family time with your loved ones, and also you could be experiencing, or you could attract a long-term partnership which is very stable in the terms of love, in the terms of romance, and also in the terms of its business partnership. It's a very stable, very comfortable, and very tranquil time. And also, if you're seeking marriage, this is a great time for marriage. And also, this time speaks of great friendship, also reunions. And in case of energies, the hard work and the judicious, what should I say, what to do, what not to do, the mind, now it's going to give wonderful payoffs. So when you used your mind judiciously in the past, it's for this beautiful present. So that abundant, that good luck has finally come around with the 10 of Cups. Then second in line, we have the wonderful Aquarius energy zodiac card, which is the card of the Star. And this card is somewhat reflecting the subconscious and also the conscious. Now, the subconscious state is, we see the waters, that's the subconscious state, and one leg is on the land of the Star Lady, and that's the conscious self. So she's, kneeling and pouring the water to nourish the earth and also to continue the cycle of fertility, which is represented by the rich, lush gardens around. So now, this also represents the 5 senses. And it's a very wonderful energy here, which is coming up for you. And this also represents that you could be feeling, besides this quality of feeling like a star and feeling very resourceful, the inner resources could be highly flourishing. You could feel extremely intuitive, and your inner resources and your inner voice could be very profound. And also your practical abilities could be wonderful, and also you could be experiencing lots of wonderful common sense. And like we see the star here, she's naked, which represents her vulnerability and also the purity. Under the vastness of the starry skies, and behind her there's also this huge one star. This is the huge night star, and it represents her core essence, which means that your core essence is extremely glowing and reflective. And the small 7, the shining stars are representing your chakras. So at this point of time, good amount of healing is happening with your 7 chakras, because you might be experiencing depletion of certain chakras. So at this time, you are in replenishing your energy and your aura spaces. And the star card follows the tower card, which means that there could be a welcome change. And also after a period of you've experienced destruction and you've experienced great amount of turmoil in the matters of your love, in the matters of your romance, and also maybe in the matters of your profession. So at this time, when you've been through immense challenges, you feel, that you're stripped to the bare, to your core, and you are let going of all the limiting beliefs, and you're realizing what your true essence is, and what you truly hold beneath yourself is something which you're experiencing now in the energy of the star. And no matter what life throws at you, you always know how to connect with the divine, and you're always this pure loving energy. And now at this energy in the star, you're holding new appreciation for yourself and also for the core of your being. And this energy of the star brings renewed hope. It brings you renewed faith. And also you'll feel that you're truly blessed by the universe. And at this point of time, you'll be entering a very new phase after the devastation, after the turmoil that you experience in your matters of your emotional sweetheart. Now, not that sweetheart that ditcher. No, it's your sweetheart, your own lovely heart. So now you're entering a very blessed and a very peaceful and a loving new stage in your life. And at this point of time, you feel extremely calm and you feel you have wonderful mental stability and you're getting more depth of understanding of who you are and also of people around you. And also you'll be experiencing possible magic, and also there will be magic flowing around you, and your heart, you will experience that it's going to be filled with new hope, and your soul feels extremely uplifted to the highest of the highs, and you realize that all your dreams are going to come true now. So allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to aspire, and allow yourself to reach to the stars, and they all are waiting for you. And you may also discover wonderful new meanings of life, newfound purposes of life, and your life could be experiencing wonderful amount of transformations. And the new you is going to set in, and the old you is going to be released from you. And so you may rediscover the meaning and the wonderful life's promise, and a profound spiritual journey is going to be setting up in your life, and you'll live in the true authentic nature of life, which speaks that you're the star, you have a generous spirit, and now you're the wonderful wealth and the treasures which the universe promises you. Now you'll be also having the propensity to share it with people. And you'll also be responsible for transforming people's life. And you're experiencing a very beautiful and an open heart. And now you want to share your blessings with the ones who are lesser privileged around, and others will benefit hugely from this wonderful energy of yours. That's the star for you. Then we have the Five of Swords energy. Five of Swords energy speaks about that you could be experiencing, or you just went through arguments, battles, defeat, surrender. And it speaks of you walking away from a situation. It also speaks of self-sacrifice, self-sabotaging behavior, and it also speaks of an underhanded behavior. It speaks of deception of some kind, maybe in the ways of romance. Somebody who you trusted has been deceiving you, and it also speaks of bullying. It also speaks of aggression, intimidation, abuse, violence to the most severity in the effects, and it also shows that there's fighting back. You see that the swords they're not being brandished. Yeah, they are brandished, but exactly not hitting each other. It's more as a symbolism. It also speaks of your inner conflict, and it's not a very positive omen, because this Five of Swords represents defeat, and it represents a change, and it represents surrendering and walking away. And now, one must take action if you feel that you're going through all this in the matters of love, romance. So you feel challenged, or you feel that there is need to stand up for your own self, and you also need to fight back. So this could also indicate victory. But the only way to be victorious is you need to stand up for yourself, for your dignity, for your honor, and for your respect. And it also means that the partner who you had a split or a breakup with, they've got a deceptive side, and they've got a dark side, which they've not shared with you. So I wish you very well, and don't get intimidated by the energies of the past, just let go. And like I explained in the star quality card, that there is some energies of your chakras which you experience a depletion. So allow to heal and allow the depleted chakras to replenish and to get back to their wonderful functionality. That's the Five of Swords for you. And then online we have the King of Swords energy. We have the lovely King of Swords. So the King of Swords, as you can see, he's holding a double-edged sword and he's sitting on so radiantly on his throne. And this speaks of energy which in the future, recent future, which you will attract a brilliant, wonderful energy of this wonderful king who's radiant, who's intellectual, who's powerful, who's got a clear thinking, who's truthful, and also he has great authority. And also he understands that the power which he holds is actually true responsibility. And he speaks about having this innate judgment, and he's very fair in his judgment and also in his decisions. This kind of a beautiful partner energy you're attracting in the recent future. And also we see here that the royalty is enthroned and he's armored, he's crowned, and he's quite a combination of all the symbols which suggest power, which suggest authority. And also there is but also there's a willingness to use it forcefully if necessary. And you could be encountering an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, like his sun, moon, or ascendant rising could be in the zodiacs, or maybe hers. And the King of Wands is a person, a masculine, divine masculine energy, which has got wonderful authority. And also it's somebody who could be involved with a lot of mental work, like this energy that you're attracting. He or she having this energy will be a wonderful communicator and will also be in the fields of communication. And also this energy which you're attracting in your recent coming few days, the person is extremely wonderful with counseling and also has acute amount of mental dexterity. And also they've also got this wonderful gift to think very clearly and very rapidly. And this wonderful king is also having wonderful expressions of his thought, and also he has great considerable amount of eloquence as well. And this card puts you in a condition or a situation wherein the mental and communicative skills you will be called for. And this kind of a person also you're attracting, and you yourself also could be called for having a wonderful amount of mental and communicative skills. And also there will be a spiritual breakthrough, and you'll be extremely ready to communicate that spiritual breakthrough. So this wonderful King of Swords, you'll be attracting somebody who's going to be having a very cool disposition, who'll be very much in control, and who's going to have great ambitious streak. And though they would have emotions, but their emotions somewhat could be very restrained or restricted. And they rely, rather than the emotions, they rely on their logic and their intelligence. And in the matters of romance, your relationship will be very ethical. It's going to be great respect, which you're going to share with your partner. And also, this might not be a very typical romance. Both partners, you and your partner, you will be expressing to each other very bluntly. and also you'll experience lots of high standards when it comes to your romantic partner, which is great. Don't lower your standards, keep them high. And there'll especially be great amount of intellectual compatibility which you will experience, and you and your partner at that given moment may be pushing each other to give only but the best and the very best. So it's a great energy to revel in, and absolutely wonderful King of Swords energy you are going to attract as your divine masculine, and if you're a man, then this is your divine feminine. Last but not the least, you've attracted the Six of Wands energy. Now, after the King of Swords, then we've got the Six of Wands, and it's like you can see that there is this royal entity, the royal figure, and he appears to be victorious. He wears around his head the wreath as well, which is very decorated. He's got a white horse and he's got cheering people. So that's your lovely situation in the coming few days from now. And the white horse here, it represents great amount of purity and strength which you will be experiencing in the coming few days. And also you will experience successful progression, and you'll offer adventure. And also there will be a group of people who will publicly mark your recognition, and which will also, now you will be experiencing that your achievements will be made public and they will be publicly recognized. And also, like you see that the rider, the royal rider, he has an upright wand and a wreath also tied around the wand, which probably symbolizes that this could be encompassing and emphasizing on the successes and the achievements which you are due to achieve in the coming few days. And also, the wreath is also speaking of a martyr or a burial place, and also the evergreen quality which is there in the wreath also represents the victory of the eternal spirit over the death. So it's a very powerful message here which is coming, that something could have died, like a relationship, association, a trusted love association. So it's going to die, but only when something dies, something beautiful new has to happen in place of what is gone. So one cycle has finished and a new lease and a new cycle will begin. And the Six of Wands here shows you to be having triumph over your adversities. And also, this is a clear shot card of victory, and it indicates wonderful good news, success. And you have met up with challenges in your past, and there were challenges onto your position and your work, your reputation, but now you're going to see that you're going to pass it with wonderful flying colors. And also the past self-doubts which you have been carrying in your subconscious, conscious, superconscious states, you will be redeemed. Like all the self-doubts will be released, and whatever the doubts and confusions were, they will be resolved. And this time now in the present future, you'll be experiencing great amount of winning, and also significant battles shall be won. And you can expect lots of success, decorated success, honor, respect from the society, and great amount of laurels. So it's a wonderful way to wrap up the reading, and I hope it gives you wonderful amount of clarity that what's coming up for you in next few days. And this is a timeless reading. Whenever you succumb upon it, it holds valid for that time period. And I wish you wonderful health, and I wish you great amount of love, cherishing, blossoming, success, and connect with the Synergies and in the energies, wonderful energies of the universe and the cosmos. And let's evolve together, let's grow together, and let's be happy together, and let's share the good vibes, and let's be useful for each other, for the mankind. And on that note, from Sara, from my channel Sara Astrotarot, it's a very, very warm bye-bye. And do like my channel if you appreciate the content which has been delivered. And also not to miss the latest videos which are coming, you can subscribe to the wonderful channel. And also you are welcome to write your comments and whatever suggestions you have, like what kind of videos would you like to have a pick a card reading upon, you can also wonderfully write your comments. And lots of hard work goes in making of the videos, if I may so tell you, and lots of effort and energy. So it'll be very nice if you share the channel content with like-minded people and also give your precious comments. It's very encouraging. So on that note, lots of love and Om Namah Shivaya. And I'm going to see you at some other reading soon. Bye, StarSeeds. Lots of love. Bye.